Jackson here in the Coach's Corner with head men's and women's golf coach Michael Butler. The spring season is upon us, and the Pirates will be in action first and second week of February in their first spring tournaments. But Coach Butler, let's give our fans a little recap of the fall season as you played in 4 tournaments with both the men's and the women's teams.
Chad, we did play in 4 tournaments. Both teams played in 4 this fall. Played pretty well. I'll start with the women's team. The women's team played really well, got off to a great start, especially at Charleston Southern's tournament. Really put together a couple of nice rounds there at that tournament. And we're really looking forward to the spring. Like I said, the women's team have been practicing very hard, playing hard, shot some better scores, had a better tournament average this fall. So we're really excited and looking forward to going into the spring.
The Armstrong men also played 4 tournaments in the fall, and you didn't have a local tournament this year, so you actually got out and traveled to 4 different locations this fall.
Yeah, I would say that the men's schedule changed a lot since the past 4 or 5 years. We actually went to North Carolina and played a tournament in North Carolina. Obviously, we played at Kiowa also. We played a variety of tournaments, different golf courses, gave our players some different looks. And the men's team's ranked in the top 25 in both polls, the coaches poll and also the golf stat poll.
Armstrong women will be the first team in action this spring as they go to Kiowa Island this weekend. Talk a little bit about that field and about the spring schedule in general.
Well, Tusculum College is the host of the Kiowa Island Invitational Tournament, and it's a very big tournament. It's got a lot of good teams. Most of them are ranked in the top 25 in the nation. We're looking forward to it. We have a new addition, a player that's going to be joining us in the spring, Jenna Birch, and she should help our team quite a bit going into this tournament. So I know our women's team's really excited about it and looking forward to getting started.
And of course, the Pirates will host the second ever Lady Pirate Invitational coming up in the first week of March.
We do, Chad, and we've got a tremendous field. We've got 18 teams that are going to participate in that tournament, which is much larger than we had last year. We've got Central Oklahoma coming. We've got a couple teams, other teams that are flying in that are coming to the tournament also. So we're really looking forward to that. We got UNC Pembroke, that's one of the top ranked teams that are coming that are also in our conference. So we're real excited about it. Our women's team's excited to host like they were last year. Last year was really our first year hosting our own event at Savannah Quarters Country Club.
Let's turn our attention to the men. The men will open up their first action of the spring a week from this week. I want to say a week from today, but that's not right. A week and a half from now. All right, 3, 2, 1. Now, Coach Butler, let's turn our attention to the men. They open up a week and a half from now, and they have another very competitive spring schedule.
Yes, they do, Chad. Actually, we're opening up a week later than we have in the past probably 5 years. We're going to Florida Southern's tournament, which is down in Florida and Lakeland, Florida. Strong field. The tournament's been around for a long time, the Matlock Invitational. We're looking forward to that. We've never been to that tournament. We've never seen that golf course. But once again, I'm trying to give our men's team a variety of courses to play this year, a different look, just to find out how good we are and to see how we can adjust to different golf courses, different grasses, and different conditions.
Now, the Peach Belt on both sides, the men's and the women's side, should be very competitive this year. It looks like even though some teams like Pembroke and Flagler on the women's side have had good falls, it's anybody's race, and the women and the men are about as competitive as I've ever seen.
Yes, definitely competitive on the men's side. You've got UNC Pembroke, which I think is a very good team. I've said it since the beginning of the year. They've got a lot of good players. I think they've had 2 players in their starting lineup. Both have played in the U.S. Amateur. So they've got depth, and they've got some very good players again. As far as Georgia Southwestern, they seem to have played really well. They've played really well in all 4 of their tournaments also. And then you've got your Georgia colleges, USC Aikens, and the list goes on with the Peach Belt. So the Peach Belt is very competitive. Once again, it seems like it always is year to year. We seem to see each other year to year. We play against each other year to year, and it becomes pretty close at the end of the year who qualifies for postseason.